I want to cuss so badly, but we can't in the first minute. So I just want to like scream profanities at what's going on right now, but I can't. So
Am I blind or are we missing someone?
yeah, no, it's two. Toko's not here.
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
Dick. You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
Just like you said, a few minutes later, he appeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Ooh, should we get going? So I found out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. So gentle, so calming. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. I don't want to kill her time. As much as I talk to you guys.
It's true.
Yes.
I give a small nod and reply. One last deep breath. I walk towards the elevator and shaky legs. Each step forward, I feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend.
Cat's eating food.
Couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Hina, you okay with the wall? Is the wall okay?
Hina, please, let us know. How's the wall doing? We gotta know.
I feel like it feels sort of like this whole room is moved around, but I can't place it.
It's because some of the people that were in here last time are not there. Well, one of the persons.
Guess that's true. Well, technically two, because Leon was here last time too.
Oh, yeah, true. True.
The uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The arrow was infected, however, came to descend without hesitation. To finally, at least I don't have to focus on voices anymore, because I've barely been reading during this investigation. Came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
I feel like you actually had this set up, but we just had to go, but it's like just below the other courtroom. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get to it.
Good. You're rip raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well, I'm rip raring to go because I already have the killer. I just need to figure out how it happened. Everyone?
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
All rise.
Look at this baby.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, deadly... God fucking damn it. We get deadly. Deadly class trial.
Yeah, he's gonna say that every time.
We have not saved in so long.
Yeah. I usually save at the beginning of an investigation, at the end of an investigation, and the beginning of a trial.
Alright, let's see what I can piece together. So, obvious thing.
Oh, before you forget, set the skills.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So,
Increases the influence gauge by 2, effective during the class trial, cost 2 SP.
okay, so that's the one I got from Taka. That's Sayaka's, and this is...
Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle, cost 4 SP. That's Toko's.
Yeah. Glad I got that from her. Thank God I spent time with her. Okay, so let's try and piece what I can. So, I've already placed together the main thing, which is, I know that it actually happened in the boys' locker room, not the girls, which implies whoever killed them used Leon's e-handbook to get into the locker room. But here's... So... her e-handbook's missing. But here's the question. Who has her e-handbook? Is it the broken one I found in the... Is it the broken one I found in the main hall? Or is it the... Or is it just downright missing? In that case, it might be that Toko doesn't have it at all. Either way, I know the actual place it happened, and these posts had to be switched to make it seem like it happened in the girls' room. That's what I know so far. The killer used the Death Knife's extension cord to tie her up, which means they'd have to go to the library. I don't know as much as I did last time. All I know is I know who did it. I just have to get there slowly. That's all I can do.
Begin! Oh, I mean, all rise! Forgot it's all
Let's
right.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
See, it
If
now
you
just says
can
the second
figure
murder
out
case.
who done it,
Yeah.
then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay. Then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Well, it has to be the late. There's no stabbing.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
I'm glad I can do this, because I want to check something out. That's why I want object to check. The dumbbell is also a gold. The other thing I want to check. The killing thing doesn't mention that they'll kill by stabbing, so that means
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
oops, my bad.
Contradiction, remember?
Right. Right, my bad. Well, I'm being yeah, guys. There you go.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Dumbass. Oh, fuck.
Certainly.
My bad. Okay.
Got too excited, I did.
According to the Monokuma
Well,
file,
I knew what it was. I'm just jumping the gun. I need to listen to the full thing before I do
That's what
something.
I started doing after a while. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it play out, and then I'll...
Oh, fuck!
certainly
Yeah.
This is really stupid.
You remember, you can slow it down with R1.
Yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file, the killer. What kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go. Used all my fucking focus, though.
It replenishes very quickly, though.
Okay.
Doesn't take too long.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Makes
And
sense.
the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
I didn't really get to see the
As
wound,
far
but
as
I'll
I'm
take your word for
concerned,
it.
There's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Alright, just let...
Looked at her head wound?
Yes, Hina.
This is that's part of investigating a crime.
That's so creepy!
Why are you allowed to be here?
Why are you allowed to exist?
Have you contributed anything to anything?
Well, apparently he knows who the killer is.
Apparently, but thank God he didn't tell us.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
But you're gonna make me prove who it is. Genocide Jack. Can you see it? Did you really kill Chihiro?
New element has been added.
Really?
There you go.
Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's no way to keep the white noise from getting away. Press the X button attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. Well, if you shoot an actual mark with your silencer instead of white noise, that will decrease. Take care of aim. Oh, fuck. Oh, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus the situation in front of you.
Yeah. So I didn't have to deal with it because I sent it on gentle because I just wanted to focus on the story.
Okay, so I have to deal
But
with it.
you and the grumps have to deal with it, so.
Oh well. It's part of the game.
The culprit is Genocide Jack, a I'm short. Case closed. As far as
Do you
I'm
want to see what your stuff is first?
That's
Or?
impossible.
Fuck, my bad.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on.
I want to hear what it says.
There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
Fumi, really? We've gone over it like 14 times. Really?
The culprit is Genocide.
Case closed. As far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Ooh, you barely missed that white noise.
Yeah, because I forgot I was going to be there.
That was so close.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
The way
I
he got
found this
posed.
file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
White noise is kind of just annoying.
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Fair
More
enough,
importantly,
honestly.
it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
Because of the way she's
First is that a
posed.
bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Dude, I love Byakuya's voice acting.
Boob lust.
You know, sometimes it's good that he talks.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the
Why
other
could you invent it for me?
characteristic, and it's something that has
Byakuya.
never been made public.
At least Byakuya has
Never
helped me
made
here.
public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The way they're posed. Really? How the victim was
I got
positioned.
it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Is there still more
Other
going to be
than the
added to this
killer,
case later?
The only
To
people who
the...
know about this are the
gameplay
higher-ups
later
in
on?
the police department.
Or am I done with tutorials now?
However, Chihiro was most
To my
definitely
memory,
suspended
that's
in
it.
the
There
same
might
way.
be one more thing that's added.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So,
I don't
how
remember
did the
what
culprit know about
is in this game
when
and what
only
is in all the
high-level
other games.
police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
They were Genocide Jack.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
My current thought process is Chihiro went to the boys' room, but then no one else could follow her in, so...
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Just say it right there, huh?
Well, at least he's honest.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Well, at least we're on the same page. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Toko.
Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What
Hemophobia,
kind of
but
serial
whatever.
killer is afraid of blood?
No, my
Well-
favorite thing in the entire world is that it should be called bloodophobia just because of, you know, like, everyone change it right now.
Anyway, the kind of serial killer with
Is
DID.
Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
See, Byakuya's on the same
Another
page as me.
riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
He was like, why can't it just be written right in front of me, dude?
I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? DID, dumbass.
Okay, so this is the Hangman's Gambit that threw me off for so long because I couldn't figure out what it was. Do you know what it is?
I need to think of how it's supposed to be with the letters. I can't check my words, so give me a sec to think on this. So, H-I...
What's another word for, like, whenever you have multiple personalities?
I only know DID.
It starts...
I'm trying to think. So far I've seen R, H, A, and S, so... this is a terrible Hangman's Gambit. I'm glad this.
See, I knew the full word, but the problem was it's a shortened, slur almost version of the word. So that's why I couldn't figure it out. Because I was like, there's no goddamn way.
What was the word they used in Split? Fuck, there's a word for it. They had a word and it was shortened. I can't remember what it is though. They had a shortened word for it.
It's another term for dissociative identity disorder as well.
I know, but I can't remember what the term is.
It starts with an S.
I'm technically cheating right now, but I don't care. This is like so stupid. Why can't I remember what that word was? Oh, stupid.
There you go.
She. I forgot that that's a word for.
Yeah, so they shortened it to schizo, which is a very offensive thing to say.
Yeah.
And Aaron immediately was like, did they seriously write it as schizo?
I mean, it makes sense.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
So I was first thinking, I was like, schizophrenia. That wasn't there. And then I was like, split. And then I was like, that's not right. I was like, what is it?
It should have just been. They should have just said split.
Yeah.
I think
Or
I read that somewhere
persona.
in the file
Would have been better.
Yeah.
Although it might have been copyright strike.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, I said this earlier. The moment Toko was talking about letting it out, I said DID.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah, that was when Jack came out. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Come here.
Do you want
I'm fine, girl. Hello, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
I'm gonna try and be quiet.
I'm sorry, I just got really, I'm sorry, I got really
She
excited.
must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world is a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't keep assigning adjectives to my tongue without permission.
Not to mention,
Sorry.
when she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood,
Psychotic,
and one that
same difference.
obviously can.
Yeah.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Scared of him coming out.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive it out. The killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Just keep
It
herself
was
from
to
getting
keep her
out.
other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
And now I need to figure out how she did it.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Yeah.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said, A murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
That was what she was talking about earlier with the
And
promise.
that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
You're such a dick.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
I mean, all you have to do is look at her secret, which I'm sure it says.
Said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
It wasn't
You
a
have
promise.
only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Dick.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Are you gonna get to meet Jack?
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I mean, I guess that's fair, but still.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
Poor girl.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
Oh, poor
how many
girl.
times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I mean, technically, the other one couldn't.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Wow. You are
Yeah,
the
he's
worst
a
kind
real
of
piece of shit, but I love him so much.
You are a prick.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
You're gonna make Jack come out.
This was the #1 person on my list of crazy psychopaths in the other video that I couldn't put on screen.
Oh. Oh, so that's who GJ was.
Hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Chance said Jill.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
So this is different than what I thought it was. So I remember like seeing a Gangon's thumbnail with this.
Uh-huh.
But-
And that's when I immediately went, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck!
But this was not at all what I was
What the fuck
suspecting.
is this?
That's why I thought she was gonna snap, but I didn't think she already had.
What happened to you?
Like I'd always kind of known this bitch was crazy, and I honestly, if I hadn't like thought so much about Danganronpa, this wouldn't have stuck with me so much. Cause I'm pretty sure I've seen this with a Luca thumbnail, but it just didn't stick out to me.
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
This is she should get seen by a doctor.
Intense.
Sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Okay, so votes.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Interesting. This is the most fiend. Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
You want to be the one to ask her while you're standing next to her? Okay, that's pretty funny.
I love her.
Might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
I think Monica was about to kill you on principle.
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are
I wish there
totally
was more to say
terrorists.
here, but
I mean, they just
Fuck.
let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
looks like you found Headmaster's pet.
Kidding again?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
I mean, yeah, I mean, technically we just need, like, the vote. I think we can all vote right now.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
There's
If
our
someone
secret.
didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If
I
a
mean,
secret
obviously.
like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Yeah.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
I mean, yeah. But I'm pretty sure Jill just did it because she wanted to.
Sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
What?
But
Wait.
I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Is it not
Do you
you?
really expect any of us to believe you?
Oddly enough, yes.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Right, because the method of death is different. I haven't considered that. I kept bringing it up, but Genocide Jack only kills with the blade. This killer killed with a blunt object. Someone's trying to... It actually is who I thought it was. The only person who knew Genocide Jack was actually in our group. Would have reason to frame him. And is the one driving my investigation along this whole time.
The smile on your face.
But something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. Oh, Byakuya, you dumb bitch. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Someone
Perhaps
needs.
if you had an alibi, that would change things.
An
Oh,
alibi.
an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to
I know
this
what happens.
the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Of
Mo-
course,
Give
so
it up.
much.
You killed her.
Okay. Yeah,
She
the
is.
demo didn't match.
Now that she's here, I can finally say this. She is my favorite character in this whole game, and not talking about her has been killing me.
Matches completely.
Stupid.
What more
God
proof?
damn it.
Give it up. You
I
killed
need to.
her.
I need to use these R1 now. This
Sorry,
stupid
but I
weapon.
didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but
Perhaps
I should probably be
if you
shooting
had
for
an
these just so I
alibi,
have the
that
time.
would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're
Dude.
talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
I'm very.
the modus operandi matches completely.
My bad.
What more proof do we need?
You had it, and then you just kept flooring past it.
Yeah, because I accidentally pressed the
Give it
wrong
up.
button to shoot.
you
My
killed
bad.
her.
I pressed the wrong button to shoot, okay?
Say that,
It's okay.
but do you?
Perhaps if you had
I'm
an
still gonna use this.
When you compare your past,
The modus operandi matches completely.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up, you lying bastard. Oh, I get to tear you
The
apart.
methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Besides, now I know what happened. Okay, I
think
can
there's
now.
a slight
I've got the
difference
whole
between
case chained
Genocide
together.
Jack cases in this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know?
It was so funny because this case was happening when I was at Mom's house. So I just got to say all of my happy emotions to Mom because I didn't have to hold it in.
Yeah.
I could just be like, Mom!
Yeah. So
and she was like, oh boy, what is it now?
Yeah, so you're not the killer in this. And I know who is.
I murder with passion and conviction.
Most importantly, you murder with scissors.
I consider myself a professional,
Moida.
and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Yeah, because I noticed that
Imagine
immediately.
you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky
Fun
about the
fact,
noodles,
when
the
they were going
sauce,
over this, they made
everything.
so many jokes, even after Sayaka was dead, about like Italian sauce and whatever, because they made her Italian.
Yeah.
And they didn't even notice this, and everyone in the comments was so mad.
Italian restaurants started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
And the reason everyone was mad was because the game literally said ragu, and they kept, like, whenever she died, they went, ah, now she's in heaven looking for Mama's ragu.
Yeah, because if it was
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
the
No,
method.
stop
Two
that.
clear differences
Stop.
between the Genocide
Stop.
Jack cases and this one.
He kisses.
The victim's fatal injury. It should be
For
stab
one,
wounds.
The cause of death is different.
I know the case,
In the
I solved it
Genocide Jack
out. I
murders,
know who killed
all
her.
the
This
victims
dude's a
were killed the
bitch.
same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with
I couldn't piece it together
pair of
because there was
scissors.
just so many differences, but now I have it down to a science.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
It really was a copycat killer.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
Their arms are
Right.
stabbed.
In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Would you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
I don't know, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer would like that.
Shut up.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Yeah, I mean, the body was arranged differently. It was tied up, not... Always used to suspend her, because usually it's the scissors
Do
itself.
you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Well, it's an extension.
What is your point?
He's...
Well, in all the previous
get there.
Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
She really likes scissors, doesn't she?
Guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
It's so odd having to defend a murderer.
You know what else? Big
She's so
Mac said
sad.
there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac. Okay, I take it back. You're bumping up the
Are you
list.
referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
Have you figured out the other difference yet?
Well, method of death and method of suspension, but they're also not pinned to the wall.
Word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They're all male.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, so she hates guys.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I love her.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna check the file. I know something weird. Can I see their names?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, and Shoji Gaku, among other countless others. They're all male names.
Okay, so it is that she doesn't kill females. Let's see, there's a pound around the genocide. I think I figured it out. Now she's gonna. Because Shiro was a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm warming up to her.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in
I noticed
common.
this earlier, but I didn't think much of it because we didn't get to see all the victims. But looking at it now, it makes more sense. Can I?
Just gonna go over them all again.
Yeah.
Kano Issei, Takashi Yoshida,
Yeah, there was just so many. When it got.
Komatsu Notaro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naoya,
Nahuya?
Takashi Masamue, Yuto Yamajima, there was no end to it.
Yeah, when I said there was no end to it, I didn't really think. I thought there was just a bunch we didn't get to see. I noticed that these
There
all
are,
male
because
names.
again, she's killed thousands.
Yeah, so I didn't think much about the fact that these were all male names.
They were all guys?
Ooh, now I can tell you another fun fact about this game.
Hang on, let's get further.
Conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it.
Well, now we know why Toko
got
says
so
that.
mad.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Yeah, you're on the right track, bro.
Italian chefs suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Her analogies are actually very
Passion
good.
and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality
Okay,
of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it.
Yeah, there's the fact
It's
that
a
you killed her.
different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Except not exactly. You forget that all the girls were given pairs of scissors to start with.
Lowly cur?
Oh, that was the greatest insult you could have given him.
Kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Oh, heck.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Some dumbass who doesn't understand how to properly frame someone.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the store.
Oh, it's not what you think it is.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
I do really want her scissors.
Oh, you're never getting them. I don't want you with those.
Are you sure about that?
Please tell me she does not whip them out. Yeah, I've seen. There's something I've seen.
She's fully equipped. That's right. So I can kill anywhere.
The original design for Toko, well, for Genocide Jill, was to have something more orthodox, like a knife as her weapon. But then the creator actually found like a knife pouch that you could put underneath like your skirt, like on your leg, and that's when they were like, or a scissor pouch, and they were like, cool, awesome scissors.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. So she holds them under her skirt in a little pouch.
Yeah. As fucked up as it is, this is an art form, and she didn't compromise her art.
Mm-hmm. Serial killers always have a very particular thing that they do.
I have no idea
For
what's
example,
going on
BTK was so
anymore.
stupid that he decided his calling sign would be to drink a glass of water.
Okay, so listen, she's not innocent, but she's innocent of
The
this.
body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
One person did.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat
Ah.
killer or whatever.
Yay! Hold
Yay!
on. There is one person. One person who could copy the Genocide Jack cases. Do I get to point him out? Yay! It's me!
It's me!
Yo, fuck her! Oh yeah, you're sweating. You're sweating like the little prick you are.
Yupia, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to
Yeah,
classified
that's right,
government
cause you're a
documents
little bitch.
or internal
I am
police
so
records.
glad it is you. You killed the bad. I'm gonna murder you. This will be the one I take pleasure in. Oh, I was so happy. I want to see his fucking execution, and I get to. You think because you steered my investigation, you'd win this? Guess what? I'm more smarter than you.
I'm more smarter than you.
You think that you... Guess what? You're playing this game to win, but you forgot to move the pieces just right. This isn't a game of chess, it's fucking Monopoly, and you forgot to roll. Go straight to jail, motherfucker. Oh, nothing to say?
Saying Mr. Togami did?
Yeah.
Nice, you skipped the line.
I don't care. I'm happy.
Being the killer so hard was because He wanted to pin the crime on her.
Little did you know, you made a mistake by calling her out.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
So now he's gonna try and break it down.
Ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
When you start separating yourself from the class, honestly. I mean, I thought you were gonna kill someone in that moment.
No, there's a very specific moment.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Locker rooms. It's suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Seems nobody switched locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. That's right, you got me right to it. I was going to check the boys' room because I thought a guy had died. Because I was hoping there was still some evidence of that. But you
I should have naturally thought of
I'm so glad you had said perv, because I didn't want to be the one guiding you to think perv.
The victim was
I was
Chihiro,
so worried you were gonna go,
Hence
now
why I
why
said
would
we
you
should
say
check the
that?
girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's
Yeah,
something
you'd
very
have to know they
strange.
were in the girls'
Okay
room.
then. What's so strange about it?
So now I know how the case played out.
ahead.
I am
Share
more
with the
smart
rest
than
of the
you.
class.
You're a fucking idiot. You think you are so fucking clever. Guess what? You're not. You're not. I get to prove I'm smarter than you and I get to watch your fucking execution.
Alright. Alright.
No. No.
Yes.
Let me have this.
No.
No.
Next time.
Fuck you.
Next time.
I was having...
You will get to beat him to the ground. Okay? I'll end it, and then we'll immediately restart it as soon as it exports, okay?
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. I need
You
to
can
get
wait
water
4
anyways.
seconds.
It's gonna be a little long than that. Fuck!
Bye!
I'm gonna come for you, you stupid motherfucker. I'm calling for you. There's no escaping. Bolt, listen, you mess with the fucking Minotaur, you're gonna get the goddamn horns. You have stepped into my labyrinth, and I am in charge of things now. You think you're so fucking clever, Mr. Daedalus, but anyone who steps in is gonna fucking get killed.
Alright, bye!